Hey there, StarCraft fans. It's Paladin coming at ya with yet another edition of StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void. Today, it's going to be Dark and MARU from Katowice 2024 on ALCYONE. Bottom left, it's going to be MARU. Top right, it's going to be Dark. Two incredible players. MARU's won 6 GSLs. Dark is a world champion from the WCS times. And I think this is a pretty evenly matched matchup at the top of the standings here. So hey, let's see what's going to go on here in this TVZ today from the ESL circuit, replacing WCS a couple of years ago. Was it 2 years ago? I don't know, man. Time has no meaning after COVID. So Barracks coming up, top of the ramp. No proxies here, 16 hatch from Dark. And following up with an extractor and a spawning pool. Dun dun dun. And by that I mean, at some point, there you go. 18 supply, and this guy's the gas. Oh, wait, no. No. What is this? Pool at 18. And super fast third? Nope, that drone's not interested in a third. That's an overlord. Can't make a hatchery with an overlord. No gas? This has got to be for a faster third base, man. Wow. Okay, well, Reaper on the way for MARU. He's not cutting any corners today, not doing anything too nuts. Reaper expand timing on the nose for him. And this has got to be a third. There it is. Oh, a minute and 42 seconds on this third. I kind of like it from Dark. I like it a lot, actually. So Reaper out. Reaper name is from Doc Bravo. What's up, Doc? The name is Ferris Manus from Warhammer. 30k in particular says we need a Warhammer 40k Reaper name other than Sanguinius. Now, don't lose your head over it. Ha 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 ha. Because Ferris Manus loses his head. Yep. I've read enough Warhammer to know that at this point anyway. I've been working my way through the Horus Heresy, which is just the explanation of why Warhammer 40k sucks so bad. And that's the answer. Dude, there is... Dark still doesn't have any gas. This is an utterly, utterly gasless opening. Queens are a little bit later, too. At least the queen in the main base is a little bit later. Oh my gosh, this guy's going to get kills. Is he? He did! He got 2 kills! Woo! He's dead now, though. Nice wraparound. Okay, but, like, at some point, though, in order to win this game, you need gas. I'm honestly very confused about this by Dark. Dark, friend. Oh, yeah, CYCLONES as the follow-up here from MARU. He's like, this guy doesn't have any gas. What shenanigans is he pulling here? I mean, queens are good. Slowlings are okay on creep, but only so good after that. Is this Dark? Is he could try to get a ginormously super fast fourth base, maybe? Just the longer he goes without gas, the more nervous I get about him in this game. This is the weirdest gasless opening. Somebody, my brain is like, somebody a long time ago did a gasless queen thing, and they posted about it on teamliquid.net. I mean, I'm talking Heart of the Swarm era, maybe early Legacy of the Void. Finally gas at 350. Gets a Roach Warren tossed down. You don't need any gas for a Roach Warren, but you better have gas to make roaches. Roaches against Cyclones aren't very good. Ravagers are better. Oh yeah, look at this range. Sick range, bro. And Queen doesn't die, but very close with our transfuse energy here. Slowlings. Oh, come on. Come on, Slowlings. Ridiculous. Oh, they didn't lock onto the super injured Queen. Now they got it. Hellion down here. Oh, another queen gonna die, and another queen gonna die, and both the Cyclones live. This micro by MARU is disgusting. 5 kills on that Cyclone, 2 kills. Another queen is down. Queen count is 0. Dark's army value is okay. He just got a queen. Hang on. Oh, he lost a Cyclone to a queen shot. Okay, this is amazing opening from MARU. I'm super impressed by this. I mean, it's part of it is the fact that Dark doesn't have any speedlings because he didn't get speed at all because he's going roaches instead. Fourth base at 5 minutes at the gold. MARU's third base is landing at 5 minutes. It wasn't a crazy fast one for him. What do we got? Barracks, Starport, Factory, Barracks. Hellions YOLOing a little bit. Oh, yeah, they're pretty pinned in here. No, they slip out. The slippery little guys that they are. Slippery? The slippery guys that they are. Slippery guys. So finally, Dark's like, you know what I need to win this game? The Vespine gas. He's getting a third and a fourth geyser. Now, third base doesn't have any gas yet. MARU says, okay, are we? Let's see. We're going to race car meching? Not really. Not based on the number of barracks being produced here. Armory on the way. It's got to be Widow Mines. And a siege tank, I'm going to guess, on this tech lab here, too. From MARU, immediately building a tech lab. We'll see what comes out of there when the time comes. Double Evo chamber from Dark. And, okay, what does gasless opening let you do? Get a lot of drones really fast. He's at 64 workers to 58 from MARU. And he's just, I mean, he's not just droning at this point. He's making roaches. He is making drones, too, though. Yeah, roaches against Hellions, sure. Roaches against Cyclones? No. Definitely not. How many languages is no in? A lot, right? Romance languages especially, but like a lot of European languages, no. Or non. Like very, very, what do they call them? Cognates, right? Where it's not English, but it sounds like English in French, or vice versa, right? It's not a French word, but the English word sounds like the French word. It goes both ways. Well, that roach is dead. Don't see I mean, I haven't seen a deader roach in my life. Good snipe on that changeling, though. Creep spread, good. So MARU trying to make this drop work just on the periphery here, right? He's killing creep tumors. He doesn't really want to take an engagement against this many roaches, and I can't blame him for it. We've got missile attack and ground carapace coming in here from Dark. A lot of roaches, and it's got to be Ravagers too, right? Pure roach against this. Siege tanks, Cyclones, Marines. I mean, sure, against the Marines, fine. At this stage of the game, you're going to do just fine cost for cost. But, okay, finally firing up some Ravagers for the extra range, for the extra damage. This queen's like, I can stop this drop by myself. And MARU says, no, you can't. Silly queen. And she dies. Overseer dies too. Free Overseer is good. And then MARU's like, still don't really want to engage with everything with these guys. Just putting a ton of pressure on Dark. Throwing additional barracks back home. Working on vehicle attack upgrades. Marines, Marauders, more siege tanks. And Dark says, all right, screw this. Dropships are annoying. You know what medevacs can't do? They can't pick up your stuff and run away because your third base is going to die if you do that. At least defensively. So, whew, all right, man. Roach Ravager making their move here into this natural base and the third base at the same time. We got to go super zoom for this one. But, nah. I'm just not a huge fan of Roach Ravager against Terran. Sure, 21 SCVs have died. Okay, a lot more SCVs have died. I take it back. This is going pretty well. 34 SCVs have gone down. But you know what I always say? Terran's not dead until they are dead. Did you watch the Beyond versus Raynor game from Sunday? That was an amazing example of Terran is not dead until they are dead. I hope you watched that one and enjoyed it because holy crap. MARU on the other side is trying to unload and get some drone kills of his own. I don't think he managed to pull that off whatsoever. Yo, so third base has to be lifted, and, well, one drone's died and 32 SCVs have died. The income tab looks like this. There's a lot of red right now. The third base was forced to lift for MARU, which means it was temporarily dead. Ooh, that's a canceled planetary and a lift. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. So Dark getting some good value out of this Roach Ravager stuff. He's at 71 workers. He just fired up a bunch more drones. 71's a good number to be at. He's got 1-1 on his Roaches and Ravagers. 2-2 is done for MARU, so he's ahead on the upgrade game. Terran, their upgrades don't take quite as long as Zergs do, because they can't make units as fast as Zerg can. That's kind of a balance situation there. right, what is the play? What's it gonna be here? Dark. Oh, did his gold base get sniped? Yep. Gold base totally got sniped. Fair enough. He's expanding along the right side here, too. Infestation Pit on the way from Dark and MARU. Did I mention... Oh, by the time this thing posts, I'll have seen Dune Part 2 twice. Once in a regular theater, once in IMAX. 2 thumbs up. I'm not going to spoil anything. Just super good, man. Denis Villeneuve might be the greatest living director today. He's just insanely the correct person to adapt Dune. It took us a long time to get here. Dune was published in like 1962. So for us to finally get an incredible movie adaptation, any kind of visual adaptation of Dune in 2024 is nuts. Well, the first part is 2021. Anyway, go watch Dune if you haven't. Falcon recommends. Ravagers forcing a liftoff here on MARU's got an orbital command out front, kind of buffering a little bit. It's on fire. The SCV is coming to repair it. Oh, they do take down the orbital. Nicely done, but getting chased by a bunch of stimmed Marines and Marauders with 2-2 is a pretty scary proposition. Using Corrosive Piles as a smokescreen to cover your retreat is a pretty amazing thing to do here. The dodges are good. Really, really good. Hives on the way from Dark. He says, okay, the time of the Roach Ravager is nearing an end. 12 minutes is a tough go here. Oh, I don't know if this is a good position for MARU. He decides to stand in and fight. He's got reinforcing tanks showing up, but not actually enough. Siege tank getting some free hits. 4 kills off on that guy before he gets overwhelmed and overrun. And MARU falling back. There is a bit of a window here where Dark's going to be able to win this thing, but Terran defensive capabilities are legendary, and what they are. Dude, so many SCVs have died today. 8 more go down. It is 70 to 60 workers, but mules kind of help MARU hold on here a bit. MARU's got a planetary down this way, and attacking up planetary with an entrenched Terran army, never what you want to do. Trying to... That hive... upgrades for the Lings, especially Adrenal, is going to be really important here. MARU is on even army supply. Roach against Roach Ravager with 3 attack and 3 armor. 3 armor. Dude, 3-3 Marines and Marauders standing in here against 2-2 Roaches and Ravagers. Crucibles are dodged, but MARU smells blood right now. I don't know, though. This high ground concave of Roach Ravager. This abject chaos right now. Crucibles not landing on the siege tanks. Doesn't matter. The siege tanks eventually get overrun with a stutter step forward here. Ooh. Low ground siege tank getting some more hits off Crucibles. Make sure it never shoots again. Army value 73 to 58. Dark has a lead, but a little group of Marines and Marauders and a siege tank. Pretty good, at least until the Lings show up. +3 Grand Carapace is getting started from Dark, but he is at an income disadvantage right now for sure, and that's it. GG. MARU gets the win in 13 minutes. Woof. What a match. That was intense. You know it was intense because it was like a 400 kilobyte file. And yeah, it was 13 minutes. But what a game. And once again, Roach Ravager. It's tough, man. It is tough to make it work. It feels like a little bit of a premature setup here, but 16 Roaches against 9 Marauders, 14 Marines, 3 Siege Tanks, 6 Medevacs. No splash damage at all, except for Corrosive Bile, which really doesn't function as much as splash damage, as more of a single target attack thing for tanks and liberators and stuff. But nicely done, MARU getting the win there. Income tab favoring MARU a bit over the last 10 minutes. The last 5 minutes, a lot of red, but dribbling down there as MARU's able to get up to more bases. He's at 66 workers, plus he has the power of mules on his side. Always fantastic. So, GG. This is why I'm not as big a fan of Roach Ravager. It just got a timer on it, right? Eventually the timer runs out. And then you're dead if you're playing against somebody as good as MARU is. And yeah, 6-time GSL champion. Don't mess with this guy. Don't mess with Texas. A very rare game where the Terran wins without killing. He did kill a hatchery. I was going to say killing no hatcheries, but one hatchery in 13 minutes, sure, we'll call it good. That early stuff where he sniped off those queens with that early Cyclone Hellion stuff was amazing. I think that really set Dark back quite a bit. I mean, MARU losing an orbital wasn't good either, but able to replace that a little bit more easily than replacing that many queens, I guess is how we would describe the situation there. So, GG. Well done, MARU, from the weird opening from Dark that he kind of got punished for, right? Yeah, I think he did. That losing all those queens was tough. That's what those early Cyclones can do if you don't have any Speedlings or Ravagers to deal with them. And of course, no gas means no Speedlings, no Ravagers. Anyway, GG. Well done. MARU takes down Dark in a 15-minute match. Super awesome, and that's going to be it from me. So this has been Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void. Go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, and Twitch, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.